Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go to a card show. I'm actually here in the parking lot right now. They had a show here about 6 weeks or so ago. It's recently moved locations to this giant conference center. They've expanded the number of tables and the number of vendors. I want to say there were almost like 90 some tables last time. So it's actually growing and growing in popularity. It was absolutely massive compared to some of the shows that have been in my area over the last few years. So I don't really have anything specific on my agenda for today that I'll be looking for to pick up. I'll just be kind of lounging around, seeing what I can find, and hopefully I'll find some good stuff, and I'm glad that I'll have you along for the ride with me. Let's see what they've got inside.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's my funny one. As soon as that thing gets home, you won't see any other.
So we've stopped doing soccer. What is this?
He actually does.
Like this right here.
All right, everybody, I'm out of the show. They had a lot of vendors there, just like I expected. Not quite as many people as the last time I was there, but still a very, very good crowd. Picked up some good stuff. I'm hoping to show it to you as soon as I get home. So I'm going to head for the hills, and I will show you what I was able to pick up whenever I get back. See ya. Okay, everyone, I am back from the card show. Here is kind of an assortment of what I was able to pick up this time. Nothing that was too overly expensive, but I did pick up a decent variety of cards here. Excited to show you what I was able to grab. First card I picked up, just a card that I have never owned, and one that I just always feel like, man, I need to have one of those before I eventually get done with collecting. So picked up the 1985 Mark McGwire card, obviously his USA baseball team card, in a PSA 8 for $30. I thought was a decent price. There were other people who had this card ungraded or at lower grades for about the same price or even a little more expensive. So I purchased this from a vendor who I've worked with quite a bit, super nice guy. So $30 for the McGwire in a PSA 8 I thought was very, very nice. It's a card that I've never really had a super desire to, man, I have to get that card right now, but it's one that in the back of my mind I'm like, man, I always just need to make sure I get one of those before it's all said and done. So grab that one right off the jump. Picked up some other just smaller purchases here. These were all like $1. Tyler O'Neill, Topps Chrome rookie. Obviously, he had a really nice breakout year for the Cardinals last year. Keibert Ruiz for the Bowman's Best. Obviously playing with the Nationals now that he got traded over from the Dodgers. A rookie Topps Chrome with Cedric Mullins for $1. Adele Stadium Club, just a really nice photo. I don't have that one either. And then a Topps Chrome. Adele's been playing really well this year. Looks like he's going to have a shot to start every day now that they got rid of Justin Upton. Or at least designated him for assignment. So all those for $1. These were 50 cents. Nick Gordon, who is a speedster. The Brujan 1987 card from Series 1. Just some other Series 1 rookies. Marsh, Duran. Aaron Ashby, this is one of the gold foil cards you got out of Hobby Jumbo boxes of Aaron Ashby there, who really, really impressed last year. And then Tyler Stevenson, who was the Gold Cup rookie card there also for the Cincinnati Reds. Those were all 50 cents each, excuse me, and then these were $1. Yohan Moncada, the first Bowman Chrome, who at one time was the #1 prospect in all of baseball, but obviously now has had a decent career. This is the reverse negative. It looks like Juan Gonzalez is batting left-handed. Another one of the cards, kind of like the McGwire, a card that I've never owned, but just one of them that I saw it, I'm like, man, I don't have that one, and it's just a nice one to have, just more for the novelty value, anything more than anything. Juan Gonzalez was my favorite player growing up as a kid. Holy cow, he was my number one, more than Griffey, more than Bonds, anyone else. It was Juan Gonzalez, and I never had that card. So to get the reverse negative, where it looks like he's batting left-handed, the number is obviously backwards there. And then he had some Luis Garcia refractor, first Bowman Chrome refractors here for $1 each, and then a Brustar Gratterall. This one's a refractor numbered out of $4.99. You can see there 240 out of $4.99. All those for $1. Anytime you get a first Bowman Chrome for $1. Garcia obviously didn't have the greatest year last year. These are obviously also numbered out of $4.99. Excuse me, 95 and 438. So, guys probably just trying to unload some of these prospects who maybe haven't quite panned out at the top level yet. So those are my kind of smaller purchases. Other more big name purchases that I made. Another vendor had some of these autographs that I picked up at his last show, and he's had these autographs in a bin for a while, and I couldn't pass them up anymore. I purchased some of them last time, the DL Hall. I can't remember who else I grabbed, but this time he's had this Alek Thomas at the last couple shows, numbered out of 99. Alek Thomas has a decent shot to play at the major league level for the Diamondbacks this year, and so this was $15. This is the green parallel from Bowman's Best from 2018, and I picked that one up. Also had this Tristan Casas, who has a crazy signature there, but big power potential for the Boston Red Sox for $20. Also had a Bowman's Best from 2018. I looked this one up before I went and purchased it, and it's been selling for more than $20. So a decent little chance to hang on to it, or maybe try to sell it to a fan of the Red Sox. And then the Sandy Alcantara or Alcantara, I never really know how to pronounce it. This one was half price. You saw me, I picked up a numbered, I believe it was the purple parallel of this exact card at the last show. And then he still had this one, the refractor, autographed refractor, numbered out of $4.99. You can see there 232 out of $4.99. Picked that one up for $10. I believe this was like $40 all combined. So 3 autograph cards that's kind of in that, for me, mid-price range, that are all guys who have a chance to do something this year in the major leagues. And then my last couple cards, I just really like the Mike Trout gold, numbered out of 2022. These numbered cards, the gold cards anyway, are becoming increasingly harder to find with all of the print runs going up. So yeah, this one for $10, which I don't know if that was overpaying or not. It's probably pretty close to about what it would go for online. I didn't even check. I just saw it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe one day I'll try to put together a collection of gold parallels from Mike Trout's career. Obviously, the early ones are going to be almost impossible, but the more recent ones wouldn't be too out of reach. And so I figured I would grab this one while I saw it and had the shot. And then the last card I purchased was this from Pro Debut last year. This is 2021 Pro Debut. It is the image variation. This is not the base card. That's why the price is $35. It is the image variation short print. I think it was like a case hit maybe. Could be wrong on that one, but it is not the regular card. It is the image variation SP of Bobby Witt Jr. I couldn't wait to purchase this one until the next show, because I feel like he's going to start the season with the Royals, and if he explodes, this card will probably go up in value. So I figured I would snag it now while it's about $35 and a more manageable price before it explodes. So that's what I picked up. Leave a comment down below what your favorite card is, if you think I got some good deals or not. And I appreciate you coming along for the journey on this one. See ya.